Welcome, and thank you for watching this video. If you have koi or goldfish, eventually they will spawn or hurt themselves somehow or another. This video is regarding treating spawning-related injuries and abrasions, as well as ulcers that can be caused by a variety of reasons. We like to anesthetize the fish first, particularly if it's a koi, as it keeps them from flopping around and possibly getting away from you, and it's also much less stressful for the fish. This is Jezebel, a female shibunkin that has sustained numerous spawning injuries which have now ulcerated. So we have removed her from the pond. We have her in some pond water right now, and we are going to anesthetize her and treat her injuries. First, be sure that you have everything that you will need ready. You'll need clove oil to sedate the fish. Pharmacies and health food stores generally carry it. Here's a picture of it. There are probably lots of brands. This is the one I usually find. You can also probably find it online. You'll also need towels, Q-tips, sterile gauze, and either iodine or hydrogen peroxide. You'll also need an air pump and air stone and 2 buckets or tubs. I like to use a wallpaper bucket like this one because it has markings on the inside for gallons, so it's easy to know how many gallons of water that you have. I got this one at Home Depot. The formula for clove oil is 5 drops per gallon of water. The best way to mix up the clove oil with the water is to first put it in a jar or an old water bottle, anything with a lid. Add some pond water to that, add the correct amount of drops of clove oil, shake it vigorously until the water looks opaque to be sure that it mixes, because clove oil is an oil and it doesn't mix easily with water. That'll ensure the best distribution in the water. Be sure that your surface is prepared before you get started. I'm using a towel, a ShamWow, and a pillowcase. I also have some sterile gauze, my Q-tips, and my iodine, and my glasses all ready to go. This is a pretty comfy spot for the fish to lay while you're working on it, and since it's anesthetized, it won't be flopping around all over the place, and this makes it much easier to treat the fish in a quick and efficient manner. The pillowcase on top doesn't remove as much slime coat as the towel. That's why I like to use that. We're adding Jezebel now to the prepared solution, and we have to wait about 10 minutes for this to take effect. We'll know when it's taking effect because she'll start to get listless and start to want to roll over. You can see her ulcers pretty well. Those are not colorations. This fish has no red coloring. And she's starting to get drowsy. She doesn't want to go down, but she's starting to get a little wobbly. And once she's calm, like now, you know that the clove oil is taking effect. So we're about to remove her from the clove oil solution so that we can treat her injuries. Now that we've got Jezebel up on the treatment area, I am blotting her wounds with a sterile gauze pad first, and then treating with a iodine-soaked Q-tip. Since she's been lying on her other side, that's pretty much blotted already, so all I need to do is treat those sores. And then we need to watch her respiration, make sure her gills and mouth keep moving. Otherwise she's gone too far under, but we're done. So she's been put in the recovery tank and she's doing pretty good now. We are going to move her into a 55-gallon aquarium just to give her a little extra help at recovery, because she's small and we can do that with her. If she was a koi, I'd probably put her right back in the pond. But we can do this, so we're going to isolate her. That gives her a little bit extra edge in healing. And here she is in her 55-gallon tank just a couple of weeks later, and she is almost completely healed. You can barely see any of her ulcers anymore. She does need to grow the tips of her fins back, but that does happen pretty quickly. And she's going back into the pond with all her friends, who I'm sure she missed horribly. Thank you so much for watching this video.